Okay, we're looking at 2.5.9, and the instructions are for each values of n and exercises to, okay, list the primitive elements. So we're looking at the sixth root of 1, and here are the elements down here. And let me give you an idea of what a primitive element kind of feels like or kind of looks like. So first one, we're going to go ahead and just draw all these roots. So this is the first root. This is the second root. This is the third root. This is the fourth root. This is the fifth root. And this is the sixth root, or just the sixth one. So let's look specifically at this one. And so using de Moivre's theorem, when we multiply, when we square it, we're going to get here. So that's squared. And then when we take it to the third power, we get here. Fourth power, we get here. Fifth power here. Sixth power, we get here. And notice we hit all the points. And another thing, notice that the order of 1/2 plus root 3/2i is 6, which is equal to n. So that is a primitive root. Now, if we try another one, like for example, -1, that's not. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and try it. I think 1 is obvious. 1 is too obvious. But let's now look at that second root there. We're going to look at this one right here. So that would be right here. That's the one we're looking at. So go ahead and draw all these roots here. So here's the first one. Here are all of them right here. So we're going to start here. And then if we square that, using de Moivre's theorem, we're going to get here. Because we skip one. We're skipping this one. Okay, then when we take that to the third power, we get here. So the order of that, the order of -1/2 plus root 3/2i is going to be 3. And that is not a primitive root. It didn't take all 6 tries to do it. And notice we also missed these 3. We need to hit all 3, and we need to also take the n amount of times, or 6 amount of times, when n is 6. Okay, so then you could also see that -1 will not be a primitive root because the order of that is 2, or -1 squared is 1. So if you do that, you start here to the first power, to the second power gets you there. So we're missing out on this one, this one, this one, and this one. So to list out all of them, we can see which ones are relatively prime. Okay, I'm going to call this one just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And whatever these numbers are relatively prime to 6, those will work as primitive roots. Okay, so let's check this out. So are 1 and 6 relatively prime? 1 and 6, yes. So that one is a primitive root. All right. 2 and 6, no. So this is not a primitive root. 3 and 6, no. 4 and 6, no. 5 and 6. Yes. So 5 is relatively prime, so that is a primitive root. And so there you go. The primitive roots are the one we just highlighted, which is 1/2 plus I root 3 over 2, and 1/2 minus I root 3 over 2.